I have been around for about 5,000 years. I am made out of clay and have lots of symbols on me. I am about 6 inches by 7 inches. I am about 2 inches thick. I was used to keep track of beer, kind of like a method of bookkeeping. I was found in Iraq. I was found once before, a really long time ago, but the people who found me didn't realize how valuable and important I was. They used me as part of a foundation of a building. I now live in England in the British Museum. I am one of the oldest tablets with writing ever discovered. I was found by a little girl with all of my brothers in a plastic bag on the beach. When I was found, the girl didn't like one of the coins, which was my brother, because he was really dirty, so she threw my brother into the ocean, and that was the last of him. I carried on with my life and moved to Providence. I have grown a lot, and am as big as a quarter, and I am silver. I have a dove on one side of me, and on the other I have a god, named Zeus, on the front of me. I am as thick as a checker piece on a checkerboard. I am very old, and am worn down, dirty, and very smelly. The girl who found me loves me, and I stay on her shelf in her room. Next to me was my dad, before he died, and on the other side of me is my younger sister. I am a winged coin disc. My artifact is wrapped up and big. I found this artifact in a pit in the desert. I was taking a hike, and when I was walking, I fell. I observed it more and dug it up, with my father and friends. This artifact was missing its right foot and right arm. My dad and friends were really surprised because usually this artifact would be wrapped up in its coffin to protect it from wild animals in the desert. This artifact is now displayed at the Ancient Museum in Egypt. My artifact is a mummy.
I am 3 columns that are very different and the same in many different ways. One of me is very simple and very plain. I have a capital which is made out of a circle that is topped by a square. The shaft on me has 20 sides. There is no base on me, and the area above me, which is the fairs, is very simple and has patterns. Another column that I am has a shaft too. I also have flutes. I am taller than the other column that I just mentioned, and my capitals consist of skulls above my shaft. I have a base. I was developed in ancient Greece. The first temple of me was the Temple of Hera. My last column is the most modern, and people like me the best. My capitals have flowers on them, and leaves below the scrolls. I am a Doric column, an Ionic column, and a Corinthian column.
I am used for many things. One thing I am used for is cooking, and another is baking. I am very useful and either black, gray, brown, and sometimes white. I can be used every day, and am used in the kitchen. I can be used to make breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I am circular. I can be small and big. There are many of me everywhere in the world. I am used by many different people. I have handles, usually one though. Underneath me is fire, most of the time. I am a pot and a pan.